What is up, guys? It has been forever since I last saw you.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
I just filmed a little chit-chatty get ready with me video discussing a couple of topics, mainly one, dealing with disappointment in powerlifting. Yes, my videos are still going to be related to mostly fitness, lifestyle. So if you guys want to see me ramble on for a little bit and talk to you guys a little bit more about dealing with disappointment in powerlifting and just in life in general, then stick around. Let's get some makeup on this face. First, I'm gonna pin back this hair. Yes, I've got Demi going because, oh god, perfect timing. You gotta be kidding me. Jose. Babe?
I'm gonna go on ahead and put some pants on for the video shoot.
You do that, babe.
Alright.
I love you too. It's been too long. Do I need to move over some? Okay. Babe? I don't know where he is. I don't want him listening to me. Joey? Oh, look, that's what happens when you're distracted. So this part's gonna look kind of weird. I'm super pale. I've had to change my foundation now, like I can't even tell you how many times. I just basically keep going a shade down, but I've been using this L'Oreal True Match for like, I don't know, 2 years now or something. I really like it. So I'm using the darker shade and I'm putting it kind of on the outside of my face. And then I'm just gonna get a little bit of the lighter shade. That was W3. I'm gonna use W2 on the inner parts of my face. If y'all are sleeping on the new Demi album, you're messing up. So now I'm gonna use a damp beauty sponge. It's not a beauty blender. This is the Real Techniques version. But I did dampen it before I came on camera with you guys. So I'm gonna use that to just blend out all of this foundation. So now I look less creepy and scary, but still kind of scary because it looks really pale on camera. But I promise you that it matches because I am very pale in person. You gotta be kidding me. My battery's gonna die. Joey! My battery's gonna die. I'm so upset right now. I'm gonna use just a touch of this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. If I don't know how to do this. I don't make beauty videos, guys. Anyhow, it is in the shade Light. So I'm gonna use this concealer just under the eyes and not too much because my skin is pretty dry. Oh gosh darn it, guys. I forgot to step. I got all distracted with Joey. Anyway, I have a pimple there. It's hormonal. Again, taking that sponge and just blending under the eyes and bringing it into the lid. The step that I forgot was to use some MAC Prep and Prime because I'm pretty dry, and to try to combat that, I use that as base, and then I will spray it at the end, which will help me not look so cakey. The other camera died while I was recording, so now that battery is charging and this looks really washed out. Y'all, we are struggling. It has been a minute since I did this, so just bear with me. You know, I'll get the hang of it again. We'll get back into the rhythm of things. So I left off where I was using this loose powder. I just used a little. I mean, when I say a little, I tapped the lid and then I brushed that all over my face. I don't want to mattify too much because, like I told you guys, I am pretty oily. I'm gonna get the dogs out of the room. That's also what happens when you have a Rottweiler and a Pit Bull. They play all day. And next I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And as I've told you guys, I'm pretty pale right now, so I'm going to go in to this lightest shade and I'm going to use that to bronze or contour a little bit really. As you can see, I'm using a pretty light hand for this. And that is how you ensure that it doesn't look scary and that it looks pretty natural when you're done. Just blend, blend, blend. You can always add more. I'm off of work today, so just have some errands to run, some stuff to do. Joey is also off today because we just got home last night from Battle of the Bay 4, which was like my 7th or 8th meet at this point. Yes, it's been that long since you guys have seen me. The last time I saw you guys, I was doing my first meet, which is what, close to 2 years ago at this point? Or yeah, maybe it has been 2 years actually, because Matt has been coaching me for close to 3 years. Like in June it'll be 3 years. So it really has been like 2 years since you guys saw me. A lot of things have changed. I don't know if I added that Bluebird clip in earlier or not, but I do have a boyfriend. His name is Joe. You guys will meet him eventually, I'm sure. If not in this video at some point. I have 3 dogs, as you guys could tell. Really, one of the things I wanted to talk about in this video was a little bit about the outcome of my meet and how I'm dealing with that. Did I even tell you guys what I was using? I don't think I did. Anyway, for blush, I used this Tarte palette and I used this light peachy shade right here at the very beginning of the palette. It's called Genuine. All right, we're back on the camera that I wanted to use to begin with. So anyway, this is a hot mess. The other one also died because I haven't used that camera in 1,000 years, so I hadn't charged that battery, but now I've charged this one enough that I'm hoping it stays alive for the remainder of this video. So we left off on the other clip. I was telling you guys which highlighter I went in with, and it's not really a super bright or crazy one, but I went in with NSFW out of the Urban Decay Afterglow palette. I add a little bit more because why not? So there's that. I'm gonna move on to eyes, and we're not gonna do anything crazy. It's a pretty chill day. So I'm gonna use this little MAC quad that my friend Anita gave me. And I'm gonna go in with this light brown shade. It's actually lighter in person, I think, than what it's showing up on camera. It's like barely different from my skin tone. So I'm gonna add that kind of into the crease area just to give a little bit of definition. So like I said, we're going with something pretty neutral. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video really was dealing with disappointment in the sport of powerlifting, or just in general, you know. Like I told you guys a few minutes ago, Joey and I just got back from Battle of the Bay 4, which was this weekend. It was a really fun time. I mean, I got to catch up with all the girls that lived in the state of Florida. If you guys don't know, we have some really strong ass women in Florida. Like, it's insane, and it's really motivating, and all of them are super encouraging, and it is a great community. I mean, at least I've had a great experience so far. Obviously, I can't speak for everyone, but all the ladies that I've interacted with have been just amazing. So along with that though, along with being part of a community and sport, it's gonna be natural. You're gonna compare yourself to other people. You're gonna, you know, see how they succeed. And if you're not you know, doing amazingly, you're gonna wonder, well, why am I not doing that well? Like, what am I doing wrong? You know, you start kind of feeling sorry for yourself. At least that's what I have been doing. And it's something I really want to be more aware of, be more conscious of, and talk about more, because I'm assuming that if I have these feelings, then I'm probably not the only one that does, unless I'm crazy, and y'all are welcome to let me know. I mean, I know I'm crazy. You guys don't have to let me know that, but let's start a discussion about it. In the comment section, let me know how you deal with disappointment, how you deal with trying to just stay positive and not compare yourself to others in this sport. Anyway, I didn't even tell you guys that I went in with this like more goldy shade and I added that to lit a little bit. So the reason that I even get into this topic is because over the weekend when I competed, I mean, for me it was a pretty disappointing day. I came into this meet with 3 goals and basically I achieved none of them, but that's freaking life. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I wanted to bench body weight, didn't happen. My bench has been going great this entire training cycle. It was like the one lift that I was super confident about, and it just didn't freaking happen on the platform, and there's nothing I can do about it. So that happened. I wanted to total 600, which I wanted to do since I competed at 105 basically. I mean, maybe not since then, probably it became more like a real goal of mine when I started doing 123. So I guess it hasn't been a goal for 2 years, but it's been a goal for a very long time that I wanted to total 600, and I needed to make my last deadlift attempt to do that, and I did not make my last deadlift attempt.
Let's go, Allie! Let's go, Al! Pull it, Al! Pull it!
So that was shitty, and then I proceeded to cry, and my third goal for this meet was to not cry. I say that because, I mean, deadlifts for one have sucked for the past 5 weeks or so, like leading up to this meet. So I didn't have great expectations for him, but when I was warming up and when I had my first and second attempt, everything was moving correctly, like feeling a lot better than it had leading up to that. I mean, like, I warmed up a lot. I did everything I could. I did everything right, basically, or at least in my mind I did. And it didn't happen. There's a couple reasons why. I mean, one, I don't know if the strength was there because I didn't push as hard as I would have liked to push. I basically started peeing myself and I was like, nope, like, I'm not doing that. But it was like, you know, one of those split-second things. You don't really have time to think about it. I just stopped, and then after the fact I was like, why did I do that? But can't go back and change it now, so it's just something you have to live with. Like, every time that these feelings have been coming in, because like I said, this was on Saturday, now it's Monday, so I've had a few days to think about that and like let it simmer and just deal with the fact that I am disappointed and that I didn't do how I wanted to do it. I didn't perform as well as I thought I was gonna perform. So just basically every time that those like negative thoughts come into my mind and I'm telling myself like, well, all these other people are doing great, why am I not doing great? I just have to remind myself, I mean, 1, powerlifting isn't going anywhere. 2, yeah, I've been doing this for, I mean, almost 3 years now. There's people that have been doing it for 12 years, and I'm sure they've all had their ups and downs too. It's just a matter of reminding yourself why you started doing this in the first place, because I didn't start doing this to be the best in the world. I started doing it because it was something that I genuinely enjoyed and fell in love with, and I wanted to get stronger. So you just have to remind yourself of that. I mean, we put so much pressure on ourselves to do well, to be the best, to, you know, basically show off for other people when, hello, your own mental health, your well-being should be the #1 priority. And that's what I want to get back to. I want to make my mental health, my well-being a priority. I want to just enjoy lifting like I always have. And I mean, I do. I enjoy it. I love the gym. I love the community. I don't love putting all of these expectations on myself and then beating myself up when I don't achieve these goals. So one, I need to be more realistic. I need to believe in myself a little bit more, probably. So I don't know where this is supposed to go, just kind of like to let you know that if you're having these feelings, you're not alone. It's normal. We all go through it. I guess that's gonna end out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you stick around for more videos, and I'm really excited to be getting back into it and to be sharing my life with you guys again. As weird as that sounds, I don't know, I really missed YouTube. I had a lot of people ask me if I was gonna get back into it, and I have been meaning to for the longest time, but one, I didn't have the right equipment anymore. I needed to get a new laptop, which I did, and now I'm ready to go. So I hope you guys are ready. I'll see you in the next one.